Well, mum of two, Rachel Hope, joins us now live from Los Angeles, along with Ivan Fatovic, the creator of Modamily. Is that right? Yes, a website that helps singles pair up to have a baby. Good morning to you both. First of all, Rachel, I suppose the most obvious question is why not have children the conventional way?
I didn't meet my soulmate, but I met somebody I knew would make an excellent father for my children, and I just wanted the best for my children.
And you came up with this notion of co-parenting before it had a name, although presumably it's happened in various guises for centuries. Your son Jesse is now 22, had him naturally with your heterosexual friend Glenn. How do you keep the arrangement from, well, A, in the first place, from getting romantic, or B, from getting messy and weird?
Well, we were really focused on having kids and not the romance, and it just happened that we didn't have that romantic connection, which was easier. It was like being brother or sister or some kind of family member. Our values were the same, and it wasn't messy. It was easy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you've got a second child with a different man. Now, his name is Paul. Paul is also straight, but he also wanted a child. You now have 4-year-old little Grace. How do you explain that to the children, obviously, as they sort of get older? How do you explain the family dynamics?
Well, Grace just knows that she's loved. When Jesse was about 7, he was going to school. We talked to him about it, and he said, everybody loves our family. All the kids want to play over here. It's just very child-centered. It's happy. It's upbeat. We had no drama. A lot of our friends had drama, and he just said he was very proud of us. He was proud of our family.
Must make for wonderful family get-togethers and so many prezzies. Ivan, you have created a website for budding co-parents. I mean, how popular is this notion?
It's getting more and more mainstream every day. We have about 4,000 users since we launched last year. And, you know, a lot of straight people, about 20% people are gay and lesbian, or couples looking for a limited sperm donor. Mm-hmm. And I think as we're getting the message out, people are waiting longer to get married. People are focused on their careers, and they have compressed time. And they think they're always going to get married and find someone, but then time comes and they're almost 40 and it hasn't happened yet, and they start feeling the pressure of the biological clock.
Ivan, do you think it is the way of the future? And also, look, you mentioned those issues, but also because the divorce rate is so high that that in turn brings its own problems with raising a child. Is this a cleaner, sort of easier way of doing it?
I do think it is the way of the future. I don't think it'll fully supplant marriage, but I think...
hope not.
I think as more and more people, you know, the divorce rate is 50%. A lot of people see unstable relationships in their lives. And if you can find someone that you're not romantically involved with, but you share the same vision and values for how you want to raise your child, then I don't see why it can't work, because there's two people that are committed to having a child. And Modamily is the community where everyone is ready to have a child. So you're going to meet a like-minded person. If you can find someone that shares your views, then, you know, we can make a good match.
Rachel, just quickly before we go, yes, sharing vision and values, of course, is the most important part, I suppose, of parenting, but vision and values change over time, and, you know, you get the Jekyll and Hyde phenomena. There's obviously some sort of very strict contractual element to this as well.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I recommend that to anybody who would do this. It's important to know if this is the right thing for you. It's important to know how to find a real match and how to negotiate that, and how to make a contract that's lasting and binding and solid for a sustainable, happy family.
Yeah, indeed. All right.
Interesting concept. Great to meet you both.
Yeah, good on you.
Thank you.
Good on you, Rachel. Thanks, Ivan. Modamily is the website. There you go.
Go online.
I mean, you know, it makes more sense than shopping around for sperm at a sperm bank, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, it does.
You know?
Yeah.
We have really, I mean, apart from what's written on the paper, you don't know much about that person, do you? And cheaper, quicker. A little bit of fun, too, for a night. All you've got to fork out for is the champagne.
It's just a contract.